full of confidence into this Telkom knockout quarter-final match. Welcome everyone live from the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium this afternoon. It is Chippa hosting Kaizer Chiefs. They've had an extra night, these two sides, to recover. They should both be back to full potential. Great ball from Molongwane. Offside flag is up. Parker hasn't heard the whistle. Neither has the goalkeeper Akpe. But the offside sounded some time ago. The crowd are all celebrating the ball in the back of the net, but it's not going to count.
Beautiful diagonal ball played.
Very tight call, it must be said.
And which I was actually a bit more shocked than surprised that he was offside. I thought Parker had held his run beautifully.
Okusu. Now, what's the referee deciding here? Has he given a penalty for the challenge on Molongwane? Yeah, well look, he's playing the man. He's not watching the ball at all, Okusu. There's the ball. That's past him on the one side. He's watching Molongwane, looking to check him. Makes contact. Molongwane also leaning in on him as well, it must be added. Usually, those are a 50-50 challenge.
They don't get given.
Up against Daniel Akpe. We saw a penalty last night, squandered by Pirates, not by Parker though. And Chiefs, on the half-hour mark, have broken the deadlock. Maybe a little fortuitous, that penalty. But Bernard Parker, who's been banging in goals for Kaizer Chiefs throughout his career, gets his second of the season. Manyani out wide to Manzini. Coming in late, and the effort is from Mdinzo. And it got a deflection as Mayua made the challenge, so there was plenty of spin on that ball, and Kune, in the end, forced to make the save.
And initially it looked like it was going high and out, and suddenly started dropping, just as well that Kune was alert to the danger.
Shabalala, flags up, this won't count. But Sunday looking to claim a rare goal.
Must have been a push.
Now here's Julies to Lankeys. Still time now. Back post chance! Wide from Marco.
You can't fault them for effort, Gleason. This Chippa United side certainly have given himself something to go forward with here. It's against Kaizer Chiefs. They've been playing too many games, and yet they've continued to play throughout the 90 minutes with the same tempo.
A minute plus stoppage time remaining. Sekola. Ooh. I think that clash from Lankeys was not on purpose, but he couldn't stop himself, and Kune is hurt.
Big time. He had the ball in his hand, and Lentis, he comes up and he crushes into him. Now the question is, did he maybe see much of Kune coming on the corner of his eye?
Kune is being stretchered off.
Oh, Stuart Baxter must be kicking himself wherever he's sitting watching this game.
Still trying to find out what happened to Steve Contella. Now there's been a spectator who's come onto the pitch unnecessarily. Good work by the security. Final whistle. Oh, that's come rather quickly from Mr. Ndaba. Well, Kurt Lankies and Kune are both going to be taken to hospital. So a dramatic ending here. Well, it's ended here in victory for Kaizer Chiefs. They're in the semi-finals. They've beaten Chippa by a goal to nil.
Steve Kompela joins me here. An intriguing 90 minutes. What's your feeling?
Very difficult match, Rob. And again, a confirmation that this Chippa team are no pushovers. Compliment must be given to Tebuo and his team as well. You can see how they fight and how they play. They play like a mature team. But I must also compliment our people and the players for the resilience and standing the pressure. One thing that I thought we could have done better, being a bit swifter and quicker on our transitions, because they obviously come at you, they're in offensive positions. It gives you opportunity to play coming out, and we didn't do that. And I don't know about the free kick goal from Katsande. What were the lines, how far deep or was in line? I still have to look at that. But I thought they gave a good account of themselves, and we are happy with the result.
I did ask the fourth official at halftime, and he confirmed to me that it was an offside call for Katsande.
Well, if it is, it is. They make calls, we have to oblige. Again, you can't dispute. When it's done, it's done. You just have to carry on with the game. It's unfortunate, again, we lost Kune, and we'll have to go back and see what happened with him. I was just praying that, goodness me, could this be so disastrous that luck is not on our side? We're lucky to have survived and won the match.
And just quickly on that, we couldn't get to the medical room. What do you know? I know that you also left the pitch at some point to try and check up. What can you tell us as an update with regards to Kune?
I tried to see, but I didn't pick up anything. I hope nothing major. But a small report we got from one of the medics was that the eye was swollen, so you don't know the extent and you don't want to exaggerate your report.
Obviously an opportunity now. We're going to be seeing with the draw what happens. What's a good one? Is there such a thing as a good draw for you? What are you hoping for?
Nothing like that. Even if whatever had happened today, if there's big teams, the so-called big teams that had gone out, they were knocked out by somebody. And the person who knocks out a giant is capable enough. They are no minnow. And the one who's in the top four tells you that they're capable enough. We'll see who we draw, and we'll depend again on the support of these people. But again, I must compliment this Chiefs team. The past 4 or 5 matches we've not conceded, except the penalty we conceded against Sundowns. Clean sheets, it's telling you. And at the back of it, we're all under panic that our defenders are just dropping like I don't know what. But people like Tyke, Pilani Zulu, Cardoso, even though I thought first half were a bit shaky at the beginning, but I strongly believe they're still defending well, and sometimes you have to offer your body.
All right, so I don't know if you'll want to share any words there with your fellow compatriot there, Utebo Khomloi. We're just going to bring him to come through here. I mean, obviously, you both of them having some form of history as well. He just wanted to do a quick handover to you, given the history that you guys have and the kind of game that has happened here today.
Don't underestimate this guy. And I'm not saying it because I'm next to him. This guy is very intelligent. Sometimes intelligence accompanied by humility is subdued, but intelligence portrayed sometimes comes across as arrogant. This guy is intelligent, yet very humble, and I wish him the very best. And I'm not saying this because we got a good result, because we coaches have a tendency to speak sweet languages at the back of a victory, but at the back of a defeat, we hail insults. I compliment this guy. His team is quite strong.
Thank you so much, Steve. You'll respond to that?
Thank you, Steve. And all the best.
Listen to the voice, so deep, as if it doesn't want to come out. A sign that am I entitled to make a comment? This guy is something else. In fact, all the best.
Yeah, Steve.
Thank you so much, Steve. Giving us a little bit something extra there. I mean, Debok, obviously, there's probably a lot to say. What's going through your mind right now after that 90 minutes?
Hey, Robbie. I'm not the one to complain about referees or officiating. Earlier on, I said that I'm a baby. I'm crawling. I'm still new in this field. And for me to complain about officiating, it's not right. The referee and the linesmen, they saw what they did or they understand, but I'm not going to complain. The only thing that I can say is that I remember my playing days, 87 to 92, when we used to lose against Kaizer Chiefs. And that is how we used to lose. And if I'm going to lose games in this way, then I'm still learning. I expect to lose game with the opponents really coming at me and really coming up with tactical plans and everything different to what I'm doing, and then lose. Then I'll accept. But at the end of the day, you accept even this way, because I grew up knowing that Chiefs, the only way they could beat me is this way.
You're not complaining about the referee. You're politely protesting, which is almost the same thing.
I'm not complaining, Robbie. I'm saying that let's all watch the game and see that 40 minutes to go, the fourth official raises the board to say that 3 minutes left. But the stadium board, it tells that there's still 5 minutes to play. Plus the 3 minutes that the referee shows, it's 8 minutes. And then we go on to play, I don't know, 1 minute, 30 seconds. One fan walked into the field. They stopped the game. They took him off. The next thing we take a throw in, the game is over. Where's the other minutes? But it's part of the game. We grow up. And like I said, this is what I want my team to learn. Maturity, take it. Even though it's a pain that is hard to swallow. But take it, like I'm taking it. There's nothing we can do.
You had to make a tactical change. You made a very bold double substitution.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't getting what I expected from Andile and Lerato. They gave us whatever that we worked on training in bits and pieces. So I needed it more often, and that is what you saw in the second half. And I'm pleased with everybody that played today. You know, they showed a bit of maturity, especially in the second half, after being subjected to the way that the officiating went against us. So all the best to Kaizer Chiefs.
Debza, well played. Hard luck today.